Hi, this is Derek. The Oscar nominations were announced yesterday, so I just have some thoughts on them today. Some thoughts on some nominations and maybe some predictions. I won't go through the whole list because, that's kind of tedious. Who wants to listen to all that? So I'll just go through some of them, the bigger ones, and I have my little cheat sheet here because I can't really, memorize every single one. So I'll just go through, well, I guess the best pictures we'll start at. So the Best Picture nominees are Inception, The King's Speech, The Social Network, The Fighter, 127 Hours, Toy Story 3, True Grit, Winter's Bone, Black Swan, and The Kids Are All Right. So yeah, once again, they're doing 10 nominees this year instead of 5, which I don't know. I don't like that much because it kind of takes the edge out, but then again, there's more. There's a bigger variety here because like you got a lot of like a huge variety. You got like sci-fi, drama, animated, a western, and horror. Black Swan, kind of a horror movie. So comedy and The Kids Are All Right. So you have a nice variety, which I think is kind of cool because if it's all drama, it gets kind of not as exciting. So at least there's that. There's a lot of variety, and they're all really good movies. I've seen all of them except for 127 Hours actually. So I can vouch that they're all pretty good movies. Some I like more than others. Like a lot of these, Inception, not the King's Speech, Inception, The Social Network, The Fighter, Toy Story 3, Black Swan, and The Kids Are All Right made my personal list for favorite movies of the year. Oddly enough, MacGruber is not on this list, which I was kind of hoping for, but maybe like they can write it in or something. But yeah, all good movies. I just watched Winter's Bone last night, and that was a really good movie. I'm happy it made the cut because all the other 9 movies, I'd say they're pretty much a lock to get a Best Picture nomination. But Winter's Bone, that was the wild card, right? It could have gone to anything. A lot of people were thinking maybe it would go to The Town, but Winter's Bone. So and it's good because it's the independent movie of the group, right? And it's nice that Oscar still likes a little indie that could. So I'm happy about that. And the movie itself, it kind of like peers into the stinky underbelly of America, and a place that you're not even sure exists, and if it does, it's been long forgotten by anybody. And you have True Grit, a great Coen Brothers movie, which it's redundant to say a great Coen Brothers movie by this point, so you just have to say a Coen Brothers movie, and it's great. Maybe not one of my favorites of the year, because one, it's a remake, and the original, it's a lot like the original. Like there's nothing new about it, which you wouldn't really want, but I kind of think I'm in the mindset that the best Western of our time, because the Western genre has kind of like resurged in the past couple of years. I think the best Western of our time has yet to come, and I don't think True Grit is one of those. And yeah, so out of all these movies, probably my favorite would have to be Inception, because if you saw my video, I said it's the best movie of the year. Great movie, great acting, great effects, great everything, and it got a lot of nominations too. For its effects, its sound, music, and all that. And I think it got 8 nominations in total, which is great. Like, it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing that they achieved all that they could with that movie without a director, apparently. So, yeah, that brings us to the next category, Best Director. Got Joel and Ethan Coen for True Grit, David O. Russell for The Fighter, Tom Hooper for The King's Speech, David Fincher for The Social Network, and Darren Aronofsky for Black Swan. And the blatant glaring omission there is Christopher Nolan for Inception, which I know a lot of people are bummed out about, and I'm bummed out about it too, because like if Christopher Nolan hadn't had like so many precedents for it, like he got nominated for so many other things, the Directors Guild Award. If he hadn't have been nominated for all those, I would say, better luck next time. But it almost seems intentional for whatever reason he didn't end up getting the nomination. It is a slap in the face, I think. So for whatever reason, maybe the Academy has something against him. Maybe he said something he shouldn't have, or I don't know. But it's definitely a slap in the face, and it's going to go down as one of the biggest snubs in recent Oscar history. You know, I don't know. I don't think that's right. But the thing is, a lot of people will probably just look back on the movie, like they'll look back in, like, say, a couple of months even, or a couple of years, and they'll just assume that Christopher Nolan got the nomination, but he didn't. So, interesting bit of trivia. So, whatever. Christopher Nolan, he'll still keep making good movies. He's fine. Dark Knight Rises comes soon, so, you know, you just gotta take it. What else can you do but bend over and take it? Anyway, Best Actor, you got James Franco for 127 Hours, Javier Bardem for Beautiful, Colin Firth, The King's Speech, Jesse Eisenberg, The Social Network, and Jeff Bridges for True Grit. And all great performances except for the ones that I didn't see. So those are terrible performances. Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg was terrific in The Social Network, and I do think, even though it wasn't my favorite movie, I think Jeff Bridges' performance in True Grit was one of the best of the year, and one of the best of his entire career, actually. It's an incredible performance, and Colin Firth in The King's Speech, obviously, just fantastic. And, haven't seen Javier Bardem, and haven't seen James Franco in their movies, so can't really say anything about that, but I think I'm going to see 127 Hours soon. It's coming to my neck of the woods, so I'll probably go to the theater to check it out. Best Actress, Jennifer Lawrence, Winter's Bone, Nicole Kidman, Rabbit Hole, Annette Bening, The Kids Are Alright, Michelle Williams, Blue Valentine, Natalie Portman, Black Swan. Again, I've seen all of these except for two, Nicole Kidman and Michelle Williams. So I thought Jennifer Lawrence just led the movie incredibly with Winter's Bone. Really an amazing performance from someone so young. And obviously, Natalie Portman in Black Swan, she was great. And Annette Bening, always great in pretty much everything. And The Kids Are Alright. And Best Supporting Actor, you got Jeremy Renner, Mark Ruffalo, Jeffrey Rush, John Hawkes, and Christian Bale. You may notice that we have Hawkeye from the Avengers, the Hulk from the Avengers, and Batman from the Batman movies in this category. And a lot of people were saying that Andrew Garfield got snubbed for The Social Network, but can you imagine that category with Spider-Man in it too? I don't know. But yeah. Who did I see in this? I saw every performance except for Jeremy Renner in The Town, actually. So yeah. Personally, I'm just personally happy that two incredible actors, two of my favorite actors, Mark Ruffalo and Christian Bale, finally get nominations. They've never been nominated before, which is, you know, it's good because they've been around for so long, and you hope they get recognition, and now they finally do. So I'm very happy for those two actors. They're two fantastic actors. So yeah. And Best Supporting Actress, Amy Adams, Melissa Leo, Helena Bonham Carter, Haley Steinfeld, and Jackie Weaver. Haley Steinfeld, a lot of people are like kind of going like, what about? Because she's pretty much the lead character, so it's like, why is she supporting? But you know what? I don't care that much, because if it was a choice between her getting a nomination and her not getting one, if she were like gunning for lead actress, I'd rather see her get a nomination in a category that doesn't quite make sense. So I'm happy she got the nomination. So she was incredible. Haley Steinfeld, she was incredible in True Grit, holding her own against like acting powerhouses like Jeff Bridges, Matt Damon, and what's his name? Drawing blank. Josh Brolin. He's great. Anyway, and some other screenplay, original screenplay, you got Inception, The King's Speech, Another Year, Kids Are Alright, and Fighter. And for adapted screenplay, 127 Hours, The Social Network, Winter's Bone, True Grit, and Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 being adapted because I guess the rule is if it's a sequel, then it's automatically an adapted from the first movie, right? Because the original Toy Story got nominated for Best Original Screenplay. So that's interesting, because how often does a sequel get nominated for writing anyway? So it's like, I don't see Iron Man 2 on this list. So